Here in this video, I am going to show you a solution of IonIcons. So I was also facing this problem and I explored a lot of things, but I couldn't get the relevant solution from the internet. I also explored Git Hub, Stack Overflow, and everything I tried, but I couldn't able to get the solution. So what was the problem actually? The problem was I couldn't able to get those IonIcons on my iPhone device, right? So I have made the application, IONIC application with Cordova, but the icons which were showing on the web browser, but once I create a build and run on the actual device, then at that moment I couldn't able to see those IonIcons. So how I found the solution was I have installed a plugin and using that plugin automatically the icons which were not showing on the device like iPhone, so those automatically is shown over there. So one more thing that you have to keep in mind is that the syntax of using IonIcons must be the way which is supported in both Android devices as well as iOS. Why? Because there are some cases in which we use IonIcons and in Android devices that is supported, but in iOS devices we could not able to see those icons. So I will be showing here the actual syntax as well as the plugin which is required for viewing your IonIcons on the iOS device as well as Android device, because our ultimate motive is to run the app on the devices. So we have the emulators and simulators, but on that we couldn't get the final experience that in this way the actual app will behave. So ultimately we create the build and we run on the actual devices, and at that moment we decide whether the issues has been resolved or not. So in the same way I did, and I had to complete my task, but I couldn't get the solution. So finally I installed a plugin, and the plugin name is Cordova plugin IONIC Web View. So this was the only plugin which I installed. Once I installed that plugin, and I got the output, I mean I got those icons which were not showing on my iOS actual device, and finally I got those icons on my device in that specific application. So if you have already installed, and I also suffered some problems because of that, but ultimately if you have already installed and if you are not getting the output, then you can just remove that specific plugin by running the command Cordova plugin remove, and then after you should mention that specific plugin like Cordova plugin IONIC Web View. So in that way you could able to remove that plugin, and then again you have to add that plugin. So after that you will have to create a build, and once you will run the build and run that build on the actual device, then at that moment you will get the result. So this is the ultimate solution which I found so far to resolve the issue of the IonIcons. And that I have done a lot of struggle for finding this solution. So I thought that I have to share with you people if you are facing this type of issue and you could get the solution. So I will be really happy for that. So definitely I will be helping you in such type of issues. So in the coming videos I will also try to add some new concepts, and whatever problem I am facing I will definitely share with you. So if you are facing any specific problem regarding IONIC, then you can ask me the question, because I have just made an app for Android and iOS. So I have used Cordova for that. So if you are facing any specific issue, then you can ask me the question. I will definitely try my best to give you the solution. Thank you so much for watching this video. All the links of my video courses are below in the description, which are absolutely free.
So in the next video we would learn new and wonderful things. Please subscribe this channel firstly to get the information of updated videos. In the comment section you can write your feedback about the video and also write your queries if you have any. Have a nice day ahead.